My heart sleeps in the Emerald Dream.
You know the drill. Wait for the beat. Bannon, this is Sam from the studio. We just got scooped on the story of the century, and Clara says if you're not down here in 10 minutes, she's giving the anchor position to Thamplug.
No shit! You gotta be kidding me, Sam. This is the kind of story I dreamt of covering ever since I got into the news business.
I kid you not. And the footage we've gotten our hands on is first-rate material. Oh, this is big, Bannon. Something's definitely happening out there.
Tell Clara I'll be down there in 5.
What's going on, Bannon?
Only the biggest news story of our time. This is my ticket straight to the top. I can see it now. The rise of the living dead.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. You're really scaring me, Bannon.
Oh, look, hun. It's probably just a couple of trolls in a Halloween costume. Nothing to get all upset over. Why don't you pack up a few things and head over to your mom's? I'll see you soon. Mwah.
So Bannon, you won't believe what's happened since we last spoke.
What's shaking?
Something catastrophic is happening. Something that hasn't been seen before.
You mean the crazy storm that's been cooking up all over Nomergan?
No, sir. Those are no ordinary storm clouds. Stone Talon Weather Bureau has been conducting tests these last 12 hours. What they've concluded is extraordinary. The clouds consist of concentrated ectoplasm.
What the hell is ecojism?
No, ectoplasm. It's a rare form of pure energy. I've dispatched camera crews throughout Azeroth to gather footage, and this is what just came in from our team in Hillsbrad. Q-Reel 7, Samuel.
Rolling!
They done ate the cows, the chickens, the horses. They even ate my wife.
Right there! There it goes again! Did you see that?
Holy truck shit! Where did you say this footage came from?
Hillsbrad, near the South Shore, but it's happening absolutely everywhere.
Clara, the King's given the go-ahead on the emergency broadcast system.
Thank you, Samuel. Are you ready to run with the story?
This is gonna make my career an opportunity of a lifetime.
Ever wish you could get away? You can. With rates as low as 59 gold. There are more cruise lines. Wish you were here.
This is a Gnome Vision Special Report with your lead anchor gnome, Bannon.
Good morning. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the following breaking news. What you're about to hear will shock you, so please do your best to remain calm.
There are widespread reports that the dead are rising up out of the grave and wandering into cities and towns all across the continent. The Imperial Guard has been dispatched to establish safe zones for all citizens. If you can cannot reach these zones, it is advised that you stay indoors. Until the situation is properly analyzed, you are asked not to make contact with the dead, even if you recognize one as formerly being a family member.
Samuel, what's going on? Oh, shit. No, please, no. No, this isn't happening.
Be forgiven for all your sins, and shall be received into the loving arms of the great High Lord. Do you accept High Lord Morgraine as the savior of your soul?
I do.
Let the kingdom receive you!
Steady, boys! Hold your fire! Until you see the whites of their eyes.
I have never felt so far from home as I do now. So distant from you, my Isolde, and all things I cherish in this world. As I pass through these harsh lands, I feel the weight of Death's gaze upon me. I know he watches my every move, biding his time. How could one with so much doubt be given a task of such importance? I am afraid, uncertain if I shall ever see you again. Yet the thought of coming home to you is all that gives me strength to push on.
Mark my words, that's the last time I let a highborn get that close to me, no matter what she looks like.
Why do I have a feeling you'll find yourself eating those words?
Come on, you can't possibly know me that well by now.
You read like a book of orcish nursery rhymes.
Well, I guess you'd know, since you have to read Mary Had a Little Lamb to get yourself in the mood.
You have my approval to stick a knife in his lungs.
Oh, I saw you back there, troll boy, slobbering over that highborn princess.
Tell me, Dartrick, do you have a brain? Or can you only think with that foul thing you hide in the bowels of Lightforge?
It ain't foul. I wash it twice a week. Back in Gadget Sam, they say I smell like a bouquet of rare flowers.
Keep talking and you'll be castrated by morning.
I have heard stories of this place. All tales of suffering and darkness.
I have heard of those bedtime stories as well.
Prophecies speak of evils far darker than had been seen in many ages.
What kind of demons can we expect to find?
The worst of kinds, General. Those that reside within us. Those from which we cannot hide.
I hide from no man.
I eat demons for breakfast. I ain't afraid to look death in his beady eyes.
You will be. When we pass through this gate, there will be fear enough for all of us.
Establish a perimeter.
There are no signs of civilians. Let us hope then the survivors have hidden themselves well.
Keep looking. They must be around here somewhere.
This place is a tomb. Yes, a tomb indeed. For all the great warriors of ages have passed. Crusaders, who left home to fight in these great wars over the right to control this place. Secret wars, fought by the highest of powers in the name of greed. And all the things men desire most in the dark places of their hearts.
By the highest powers, you mean kings?
The sins of kings cannot be absolved without a priest. Royalty are but puppets to the church.
It's like a museum of armor. I could sell some of these antiquities and retire.
Well, at least they ain't gonna spoil in this meat locker.
Quiet, you two. There are eyes upon us.
Praise be, Almighty One. We seek passage through the great portal, my lady.
I know why it is you've come. Your desire
time has come to make our move.
Very well. But we must move cautiously and be prepared for anything. Let's do this.
If they were hiding out there, we would have found them by now.
Captain Bernadette, we've located the civilians.
Take me to them.
Captain?
Anything like this before?
No. This is the worst.
What in hell could have done something like that?
I don't know. Let's just hope we're not on the dessert menu.
No, nobody deserves to die like that.
Now what? At least they deserve a proper burial.
We don't have time for such formalities. Whatever did this to them is still out there, and we need to find it before it finds us.
Shadows of Andorhal. We've been expecting you. Tear their souls from their flesh.
Retreat to the chapel! Everyone to the chapel!
Make way! Dragon inbound! And he's pissed!
A few thugs over here. How's it looking on your side?
It looks like happy hour, back at the Stonefire Tavern.
This is one meal they're not getting without a fight.
Hey there, hold up a second. Was that a trick question? Why do they always have to run away from me? Hello? Anybody home?
Stop, you're killing him!
He likes it. Let's give him more.
Somebody help us, please!
Well, there you are. Look, no offense or anything, but I've had a really weird couple of weeks, to say the least. And I could...
Do you want over here? Take my yours.
Teach him the pleasure of pain.
Tell me what brings tears to your eyes. Is there anything I can do to help you? Will you at least give me the name of the loved one in which you mourn for? Don't bury me. Please. I'm not dead.
General, the insurgents have sought refuge in the torn village. They're using the civilians as if they are their shields.
We must not pursue them. I cannot risk civilian casualties or the life of my men in guerrilla warfare.
General, sir, the Grand Marshal requests to speak with you.
On their home turf. That's why I dispatched bombers with payloads of arcane fusion to burn the whole motherfucker down.
I won't allow it. I'm not a murderer. I will not follow your orders.
God damn it, Toll, you'll follow orders where you can kiss them stars goodbye and say hello to your new home in the depths of Blackrock. Now go smoke some beef jerky. That's an order.
General, Thorium 1 is awaiting orders. General?
Burn it all.
This is Thorium 1, en route to target. Please extinguish all cigarettes and throw back your last pints. This one is sure to be a doozy. Visual on the target. Beginning attack approach.
The rain is nature's baptism on us. It cleanses the land. If only it could wash away all my sins.
You've done nothing wrong. You are only following orders, Tal.
Their blood is on my hands, Isolde.
You've died 1,000 of those deaths. Each day you die another.
My suffering is a just punishment.
I'm losing you, Tal. We suffered together. Please just forgive yourself, so we can get on with our lives.
I am already so lost to myself. I hear their screams in my waking dreams, and shall always, until my soul is redeemed.
The world is burning, and we are helpless but to watch the flames encroach upon us.
So it is we who live to see the end of all things.
It's not over. Not yet. There is still hope, even at this late hour. But for us, the time has come to say goodbye to old ways and old friends. To each other.
My mother once told me an angel watched over me, and that when darkness fell, she'd be there to comfort me and carry me home.
I am not an angel, but I am glad to be here with you, Adian. Perhaps we can still journey home together.
You have always been the truest of friends, Bernadette. I shall meet my fate with you.
One last journey into the flames. Let's finish this.
In this hour of darkness, we come to you. We come home. We, who fight in your honor, now ask you to safeguard, shield us, protect us, embrace us, keep light near and darkness afar. Keep peace within, keep evil out. Lift us to a land void of torment and pain. Lift us to a land full of solace and light enough to cast away shadow and guide us to a new dawn.
The world is changing. Can you feel it?
Who are you? Tell me your name.
Can you sense it? The coming of the storm?
What is this place? Tell me where I am.
Where all things come to end and begin again.
Why have you brought me here?
Was it not you who came knocking at my doors? As you can see, we've been expecting you. We've been waiting a very long time. Oh, yes. A long time indeed we've waited for this hour of darkness to come.
What do you want from me?
What all men want. A piece of history. My fair share. The world in the palm of my hand.
You betrayer! Your neck will feel the edge of my blade.
No need to be ugly now. We need each other, you and I.
The world is not yours for the taking, nor is it mine to give away.
Oh, playing the dignified soldier. I'm afraid you're wrong, General. You see, the prophecy is fast becoming a present. The sky is scorched. The dead have risen and are cleansing the land, punishing the living for years of idleness and gluttony. Yes, the prophecy is nearly fulfilled. All except
the chosen one to rise.
Yes, in many forms I have tread the paths of this weary world, searching for signs of the turning. And alas, it was the birth of the chosen one which has hastened my preparations.
And here I am.
The last obstacle between myself and my destiny.
As an obstacle, I shall not disappoint.
Good. Very good. Let's have a war! before you to declare dominion over the realm above. All that once was in the light shall be shrouded in the shadows of my kingdom, while the dawning is at hand, and we shall all bear witness to the dawning of this new era! See the face of your new king! General over my new army of shadows, and wealth and power can be yours. What say you?
Go to hell.
From the darkness we emerge, with eyes cast down, because the sun has become a stranger, though we have often thought of his touch, and longed for the comfort of his embrace. By the sea we stand, hand in hand, like brother and sister. We are children of this new dawn, born of the light and second chances. We celebrate the time we have been given, but remember the path from which we came, so our children will not suffer the same missteps, and their strength can flourish, and their trust will rule this springtime of their lives.
Picture you in the sun, wondering what went wrong, and falling down on your knees, asking for sympathy, and being caught in between all you wish for and all you've seen, and trying to find anything you can feel that you can believe in. May God's love be with you always. May God's love be with you. I know I would apologize if I could see in your eyes, 'cause when you showed me myself, you know, I became someone else. But I was caught in between all you wish for and all you need. I picture you fast asleep, a nightmare comes, you can't keep away.